Oh, I
Crazy.
do want to say one thing though. Where are they going? I think this is a series between Wisconsin and Notre Dame.
Yeah, they it's the Shamrock series.
So they gonna play again next year.
I don't know if it's next year. I think it may be
Soon.
every like few games, every
Yeah.
few years or something like
Yeah,
that.
well, we gotta keep that up. NCAA.
Bro, no. Look, this is what I've been thinking, right? I know it's five power conferences, but the Big 12 is like disintegrating.
Right.
Do what college basketball does. They have an ACC Big 10 challenge, an SEC Big 12 or Pac 12. Do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
In the NFL stadiums, I love that. At Soldier Field.
It don't even have to be in NFL stadiums because, like, say for instance, right? One year you got Ohio State play Texas. Then you got Oklahoma play. Who should Oklahoma play? Oklahoma play Oregon, something like that, or Alabama go up and play a Penn State or something like that.
Right.
LSU go play Michigan. Like it'll be so lit, bro. Like y'all need to take notes, man.
Yeah,
take some notes.
That was a good production in Wisconsin versus Notre Dame. Great production.
Yes, it was. So week 5 in college football is supposed to be stacked slate of games. We got some upset alerts. You feel me? We got some top 10 matchups, and we're gonna jump right into it, bro. Like, what's the game? What are 2 games that you think gonna be the best games week 5?
Well, we know it's Cincinnati and Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Then who else?
We got Arkansas, Georgia,
Oof.
Ole Miss, Alabama,
Oof.
Oregon, and Stanford might be Oregon.
Yeah, that's Rutgers,
Rutgers and Ohio State.
Ooh, I forgot about the hometown game.
Iowa and Maryland.
But it's not gonna be. I'm just more excited about it because they're 2 undefeated teams. But shit, Ole Miss, Alabama undefeated, and Arkansas and Georgia. Damn, hey, this is a good ass week.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a good ass week. I want to see Arkansas. I want to see if Arkansas is the real deal.
That offense looks elite, bro.
It does.
They can run that pill. They can throw the ball. Their quarterback is a monster. Like he's built like a monster,
bro.
He's like 6'4", 250.
Damn, 250.
Yes, 250. They got a quick little running back. He physical too. They got a physical receiver. It's supposed to be like a top pick next year.
Okay.
So, Georgia got dogs.
They got that defense.
JT Dames over there slinging that thing. You got George Pickens. I don't know if Eric Gilbert playing tight end. They can run the ball. They got Zeus over there toting that rock. They got a lot of guys over there. They got a top defense. They might have the best defense in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, for sure.
They play at 12. It's not even a 3:30 SEC on CBS game. It's 12 o'clock. ESPN.
Jesus. So yeah, see, that's what we're watching first.
For sure. Then after that, we got Notre Dame and Cincinnati. That's at 2:30. Who you lean? No, wait. First, who you got winning in Arkansas and Georgia?
Where is it? Arkansas?
Let me look. I think it's in Arkansas. I want to say it's in Arkansas, but I do not know for a fact.
They just played Texas A&M, Arkansas too. Right?
No, they played at Dallas. They played at Dallas Stadium.
Dallas Stadium had a good weekend this week.
Yeah. Monday night. It is in Georgia.
Well,
ESPN is giving Georgia a 90% chance to win this game.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, Arkansas. It's in Georgia. Yeah.
It'd be. I don't know.
Beat down.
I feel like it'd be different if it was a night game. Yeah. That vibe of a night game might be crazier than a day game.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in Georgia. That black. They don't even wear that black no more, bro.
Bro, to be honest with you, I'm picking Arkansas.
Think so?
I believe in that running because they can run the ball. You feel me?
Against that Georgia defense?
I forgot about that. That defensive line is crazy. That front seven crazy. I'm gonna stick with my pick. I'm gonna rock with Arkansas.
Then you seen what who was it that said that? I think it was Lane Kiffin. You seen what he said about Georgia defense?
What did he say?
I don't know if it was Lane Kiffin. I think it was though. He was just like, yeah, they got all 5 stars out there. What you expect? No, it wasn't him. It was some coach though. It was whoever Georgia played
last week.
Maybe not last week. Week before last week.
UAB. No, they played South. No, they played UAB.
It was somebody coach or somebody. He was like, yeah. I mean, what the reporter asked him, what do you think about Georgia defense? I mean, he's like, obviously. I mean,
they got all 5 stars.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Arkansas. Then from there,
I like that. That's a bold pick.
Hey man,
that's a bold. You must have liked what you seen.
I have a feeling from Arkansas that they gonna come out and produce.
They win that game. They a top 10 team.
Even if they lose the game, they still got a chance at the SEC West because SEC West not looking too strong. Auburn don't look like they that. LSU don't look like they that. It's just Alabama.
But is Georgia in the
East.
West? Oh, all right, as I said.
East is Georgia, Florida.
So who's in there with Arkansas, LSU?
LSU, Alabama, Auburn.
Yeah, so they're going to have to beat Alabama then.
Yeah. I don't know if they can, but hey.
You're going to see.
Then after that, we got Notre Dame in Cincinnati. Cincinnati has a chance to prove that they belong in the playoffs because being in a non-Power 5 school, you know what I'm saying, they don't get the opportunities they usually get to play against top-tier teams.
Right.
So what do you think is going to happen in that game? That's at 2:30.
So we got to figure out what the health status is of, what is it, Cone?
Jack Cone?
Yeah. We got to figure out what's up with him in Notre Dame, see if he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
That Notre Dame defense, I like that defense.
Cincinnati got a defense, too.
Cincinnati got a defense, and they got a quarterback that's motivated.
Yeah.
But
Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, Notre Dame quarterback was motivated, too, because he was coming from
He's
Wisconsin.
old school, yeah.
Yeah, so.
It sucks that he got hurt, though.
Yeah, it does. I want to see him finish that game.
Yeah.
So it really just depends on if Notre Dame's quarterback.
It's at Notre Dame, too, Jim.
And it's at Notre Dame. Glad that's not at night. That was a nighttime game. My God.
Prime time.
Shoot. But I'm going to go with Cincinnati.
Okay.
I like Cincinnati.
You like Cincinnati?
Since that game, that bowl game, who was it?
They just played Georgia?
Georgia, yeah.
They lost that game, though.
Yeah, but they competed.
Mm-hmm.
They competed hard. That was a good game. One of the best bowl games.
Yeah.
So
for sure. Desmond Ridder showed out. They low-key might be tight in YouTube. Travis Kelce.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure one of the I don't remember her name right now. I'm not going to say
Cincinnati put them people out, though.
Yeah, Cincinnati got some guys.
Yeah, they put them guys out.
So I'm going with Notre Dame.
But it's in Notre Dame.
I want to go with Notre Dame, but they can't run the ball.
Mm-mm.
So they're going to have to throw it. You feel me?
Yeah.
They could. Well, I don't know. Wisconsin's defense is nice. It's just that Graham Mertz been. I don't know.
You know, it was first touchdown of the season last week. What the fuck?
Nah, it was the second. He threw one touchdown in 3 games.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. Then I know
he was the freshman sensation last year.
He was. I remember that.
So
I guess the coach had no choice but to
start him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. I like their defense more than Cincinnati's.
Yeah, I like their defense.
They got some. They got. What's bro name? The safety. What is his name? What is bro name?
9. No, that was last year.
No. This year, 14.
14.
He like
light
60. Yes.
Yeah, I seen him. He was balling their first game.
I want to say his name is like Justin something.
I don't know.
Justin Reed or something like that.
I know you're talking about though.
Yes, he's a nice. They got a decent linebacker core, and I think they got some decent receivers. They got a nice ass tight end too.
Mm.
He was killing Florida State.
He was balling. He was balling in every game too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. Even though I don't really like Notre Dame like that, I'm gonna go with. I don't like Brian Kelly.
Why?
He just get that vibe to me like he's like a sucker. I don't know him personally, but I just get that vibe when I see him.
Hey, bro, we've been watching college football for a long time. Cause he's been there for a while.
He has the most wins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it don't feel like it's been that long.
I feel like he's been there since like 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
Like didn't he coach the team that went to the national championship with Manti Te'o? Yeah, he's been there for a long time, almost 10 years.
Time is fun. Man.
And then
I remember he first got the job.
Yeah, he was at Cincinnati.
Damn, so that's probably playing. Huh?
I guess. Was he at Cincinnati? Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up to make sure. Let me see.
That's gonna be a good game.
Then after that, we got some upset alert. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Alabama and Ole Miss.
Shootout.
You think it's gonna be a shootout? I feel like Alabama gonna try to control the tempo by running the ball.
They do got running backs. That boy, what is it, Robinson?
Brian Robinson, yeah.
He's an animal. All their running backs are animals.
All their players are animals.
They literally are. Literally.
Every position. Offensive line, defensive line,
quarterback,
trenches, everything.
Bryce Young, what is he, a true freshman?
Nah.
Last year?
Nah, I think he might be a true sophomore.
True sophomore. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that makes even more sense now. So
I feel
he
like
was sitting for a year.
Yeah, behind Mac Jones.
Yeah, so then he came out this mother.
Yes, he coached Cincinnati from 2006 to 2009.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Yo, Bryce Young. Man, I hope the Redskins or the Washington football team is bad when he comes out.
Next year? Not next year. 2023.
Yeah. Or I guess it's either gonna be him or DJ if DJ get his stuff together. But I don't know.
What about I'm thinking of another quarterback. The quarterback in this game might be the top pick. The way these quarterbacks been playing, Matt Corral.
Yeah, Ole Miss guy.
Matt Corral got 14 touchdowns on the year. He had 7 touchdowns last week.
Oh my God, who did they play?
I don't remember. I don't
I
remember.
think it was a bad school. Though.
Yeah, he had 7. He had three throwing touchdowns and ran for 4.
Ran for 4?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So, Ole Miss has the chance to beat Alabama. I remember when they beat Alabama before, but it wasn't on the road. It was at home, and they had another game when Jalen Hurts was at Alabama where they were up like 24-7 and they blew the lead and Alabama blew them out. So
I do remember that.
Yeah,
that's bad.
That was on the road too because Jalen Hurts threw a pick 6 and then yeah.
I do remember that they was up 24-7. That was like the first half.
Yes.
First quarter. So.
Indeed. And Matt Corral, man. Charge. 7 touchdowns. Okay? 7 tugs for Matt Corral in the week before. So who you picking in this game?
It's in Alabama?
Yes.
Gotta rock Alabama.
You going Alabama?
I want Ole Miss to win that game.
This is the 3:30 CBS game.
Prime time.
Yep.
I want Ole Miss to win that game because I like Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
They're very impressive team.
Lane Kiffin,
swaggy guy.
The disciple.
That's why they off
Nick Saban.
Yeah, the disciple. Shit.
But nobody's ever beat Nick Saban. The closest person that was Kirby Smart at Georgia. Mm-hmm. And they just can't. Every time they play Alabama, they can't beat him.
And brother, Coach Can.
Mm-hmm.
But this nigga here at UCF now.
Yeah. Malzahn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Alabama.
Yeah,
I'm going Alabama. They've shown me that they had a close game against Florida. That's why I'm thinking it's gonna be a closer game than people expect. But I feel like Alabama's gonna try to control the tempo, and they're gonna be able to get a couple stops, and that's gonna be able to open up the game. So I'm going with Alabama. I'm gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna continue their roll.
Yep.
So
number 1 team in the country
for a reason. It's not really that close.
Yeah,
I don't think Georgia's really messing with them. But we'll see if they play. If they play in the SEC championship, Georgia got to do their part. They got to beat Florida, do their part in the SEC East.
If they stay close, they can still make the playoffs.
I feel like they can, yeah. For sure.
Unlike Florida.
But I don't know. The more and more they go on, the more and more that Clemson loss doesn't mean anything. Because if they keep losing, you know.
So they gonna have to. Yeah, they got to win out.
So now we got the real.
We forgot what were you about to say?
I was gonna say the real upset alert.
All right, my bad.
The real upset alerts. There's 3 of them. Possibility 3. I'm gonna start with the one that I wouldn't really count. Clemson is playing at Boston College. No. Boston College is going to Death Valley to play Clemson at 7:30 night game. Is this the game where Clemson turns it around? Playing against an undefeated team that just came off of a big SEC opponent?
I don't think so.
No?
For that exact reason you just said. I know that Boston College, they lit right now. 4-0. They said it's their first 4-0 start in a while.
Just like Matt Ryan.
Damn. So, yeah, they are lit right now. Then they're going to Clemson. Clemson coming off of L. I know they practice is bad.
Dabo Sweeney is in their ass.
Yeah, that film study is bad.
Bad as I don't know what.
I'm going with Boston College.
Boston College?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go with Clemson. They just had too much talent, bro. They had too much talent to be 2-3.
They're 2-3?
No. If they lose, they'll be 2-3. They have too much talent to be an under 500 team. That would be bad.
Nah, he ain't gonna get fired, but
hell no. They'll have to lose the rest of their games for them to even talk about him getting fired. He brought the national championship. Real upset alert number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon at Stanford, 3:30 Eastern Time, ABC. Just mind you, even though Stanford is 2, I think they're 2-2. Stanford beat USC handily on the road, so Oregon's coming in as number 3. They better come in, be on their P's and Q's because they can't get caught slipping because the Pac-12 is in the same position. If Oregon loses, they're in the same position as the ACC to allow 2 SEC teams or 2 Big Ten teams into the playoffs. They have to win this game. They have to.
I think they will though.
I think they will because they can run the ball. If you can run the ball, you can win anywhere. Because throwing the ball is more variables in that than running the ball. So if you can run the ball, I'm gonna believe in your team.
Is Thibodeau out?
Nah, he's back.
What about remember that guy?
Justin Flo?
Yeah. What's up, man? They said he's out for the season or something.
Indefinitely.
What happened to him?
He keep getting hurt. I don't know exactly what happened though.
I'm highlighting you told me that nigga too physical. All that stuff from high school.
He flipping motherfuckers over and all that type of stuff. Yeah. So, and Ohio State is on upset alert too. If you were paying attention last week, Rutgers almost took down Michigan. They had a chance to go down and win the game, but they fumbled on that drive, the last drive of the game that they had. So they're going. I think Ohio State has to go to them to Piscataway New Jersey, to see if they can get that dub, man.
Sure.
And make sure. So
CJ should be back, huh?
CJ should be back. If he's not back, I might be picking. I might be picking Rutgers. They're going to Rutgers, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be tuned in for that one.
It's a lot of good 3:30 games.
Rutgers 2-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
3-1.
They're both 3-1.
Okay, Rutgers.
Ohio State is -15.5. I don't know if it's gonna be that big of a margin because that offense, they got a lot of talented dudes. That wide receiver room, like
Ohio State.
yes, even though we're gonna talk about Jamison Williams in a minute, I'm gonna talk about him in a minute. But that wide receiver room is crazy. Like
And they veteran too.
Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. All three of them like dogs. Beasts,
Artega
animals.
Whiteside, right? Don't they got him? Or is that the NFL guy?
That's the NFL.
Who's the hyphen guy that they got?
And Smith and Jigba.
Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, Jackson Smith.
What's
and
his number?
11.
11. Yeah. He's an animal. He's an animal.
Animal is not the word.
I said Artega Whiteside.
Yeah, is he still in the league?
I don't know.
He was
on the Eagles, right?
Yeah, he was dropping passes, not getting open, and all that other type of stuff.
I don't know if he's still in the
I don't
league.
think so. But Ohio State is on upset alert, and so is Oklahoma. Oklahoma has to go to Kansas State. Kansas State lost their first game of the season against on the road at Oklahoma State, but Kansas State is still a good team. Kansas State
beat Stanford, right?
Yeah, they beat the hell out of Stanford.
Yeah.
And if you remember last year, Kansas State was one of the teams that beat Oklahoma. I think it was them and Iowa State. They both beat Oklahoma last year. So upset alert for them. That's at 3:32. Out of those three games,
some hometown boys though.
Out of those three games, Oregon and Stanford, Oklahoma and Kansas State, and Ohio State and Rutgers, do you think any of those teams will be upset?
I think the team said Oregon, Oklahoma, and who?
Ohio State.
I think the team that is most likely to get upset is Oklahoma.
Okay.
Where are they at? They on the road?
Yep.
Yeah. And
all three of them are on the road.
What is that? Stillwater?
No, Stillwater's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
You're talking about Manhattan, Kansas. Yeah. Manhattan. So you going with Oklahoma?
Yeah, the most likely to get upset. Yep.
Most likely.
I'm not a believer in what's his
in
name?
Spencer Rattler.
Not at all. They talking about before the season started, the Heisman favorite.
He's talented, bro. He just got. It's the same thing. He has to stop turning the ball over. He from what I've seen, I haven't seen everything.
Yeah.
But last year I seen him play like towards the end of the season. He was playing well. But he's reckless with the ball. That's my problem with him. Like I've seen him.
Gunslinger, huh?
I've seen him against Nebraska throw the ball into triple coverage. Last week against West Virginia, that game. He threw the ball into triple coverage.
What was the score of that game?
Which one?
Oklahoma, West Virginia.
16-14, I want to say.
Oh, that was a close game? I didn't even watch that
game.
Yeah,
I think it was 17-14. That was a low-scoring game. West Virginia's defense is really good.
Damn.
Yeah.
They were saying West Virginia fuck around beat them, too.
Because they beat Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Oklahoma...
Maryland beat them. Maryland beat West Virginia.
Yeah.
But you ain't talking about that game. Don't forget about that upset.
So is that the biggest upset?
It might be.
Iowa has to come here. Maryland. Friday night. 8:30. 8 o'clock. Or 8:30. I don't know.
Friday night lights. Blackout.
Blackout, man.
No, it's going to be John.
FS1, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
8:30. You got Maryland winning this game? You rocking with Talia?
So, look. I watched Iowa last week against Colorado State.
Mm-hmm.
Not impressive. Defense was very impressive, but it was Colorado State. That gave me some hope.
What about Iowa State and what about Indiana when they beat the hell out of Indiana?
Man, what they did 50-piece them, didn't they? Then they beat the hell out of Iowa State.
And Iowa State is supposed to be like that.
No, Iowa State is supposed to be like that. I thought they was gonna win.
Yeah,
Iowa's just an OG program.
For sure. They've been putting out guys for a long time.
Yeah.
Bob Sanders, Dallas Clark, George Kittle.
So they supposed to come down here and have.
I'm thinking they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna like blow them out, but I think they're gonna force a couple turnovers and take control of the game. It's not gonna be high score. It's probably gonna be like 28-17 or something like that.
Are they still top 5?
Yes.
That's my only problem.
They're 5.
I don't know if they're a top 5 team.
They beat 2 supposed to be ranked teams. They beat
Iowa
Indiana
State.
and Iowa State.
In the crowd with a Big 12.
Big 10?
No, Iowa State.
Oh yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Then they beat
Iowa
Indiana.
State, goddamn.
They just had a good year last year.
I know.
I was excited. I was rooting for them.
Brees Hall still okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I don't know because I feel like I'm not even a Maryland fan.
I'm going with Iowa.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Iowa. But
I just
want
think their
Maryland to win
defense
that
is
game.
too nice.
Yeah.
Defense is too nice.
Too nice.
So
They're going to make some plays. Yeah, you're right. They're going to turn that ball over.
ending the
But we
college.
rooting for Maryland.